Today, I'm going to break down exactly what those blood sugar test results mean and some things you can do about them if they're not where you want them to be, or even if they're just slightly elevated. The first thing I want to do is clarify what we're talking about here, because there are two types of blood sugar tests, and they measure different blood sugar ranges. The first one is a fasting blood sugar. It's also called fasting glucose. Those two terms will be used interchangeably. This means the amount of glucose or sugar in your blood is measured after a fast of 8 hours or longer. You haven't eaten anything for 8 hours or longer. That's usually the first thing in the morning before breakfast. So, it's a single picture of what your blood sugar looks like right in the moment that test was done. That's it, nothing more. You get the test done at your doctor's office, or you can check it yourself at home if you have one of those monitors that you purchase from the drugstore. If you purchase one from the drugstore, they do not require a prescription. Next is the hemoglobin A1C. Now that's a little different. Also can be called just A1C if you see that on your lab results. This one measures your average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. It looks at how much sugar is attached to your body over time, how much sugar is attached to your red blood cells. Now, here's why both matter. The fasting blood sugar tells you how you're doing today, right in that moment, while the A1C tells you how you've been doing over the past 2 to 3 months. It gives you a much broader picture. Ideally, you'd want to have both done, and you'd want both to be in a healthy range. That would happen for all of us in a real healthy world. So now let's talk about what those numbers mean. Whether you tested with just the blood sugar fasting or whether you have the hemoglobin A1C done, they both are broken down into 3 ranges: the normal or the healthy range, the pre-diabetic range, or the diabetic range. So think about it like this. Let's say you're approaching a traffic light and it's green. That's the healthy time to cross the road. The normal healthy range, the green light. Your fasting blood sugar is between 70 and 99 milligrams per deciliter, and your A1C is below 5.6%. This is where you want to be. It means your body is managing blood sugar very well. Your body cells are responding to insulin. Your pancreas isn't working overtime. You can feel like you would feel crossing the street on a green light. Now, pre-diabetic range, I'm using the light signals. That's the yellow light. Different story. Now your fasting blood sugar is past the 99. Now you're 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter for fasting, and your A1C is 5.7 to 6.3%. This is where your blood sugar is higher than normal, but it's not high enough yet to be called a diabetic. That's the cautious zone, the yellow light, the reversible time, the lifestyle changes, but not if you ignore it. If you ignore it, just like the light, it's going to move to red. Now let's think about with that traffic light saying it's no longer green. Now you're in the yellow. You're in the danger zone. You have to make a decision because you're at the time where you can turn around and step back on that curve. If you don't, it's going to turn red. You're going to be in the danger zone. You're going to be a diabetic. And here also is important. Even if you're in that lower range of that number, 100 to 110, let's say, or the A1C is 5.7 to 6.0, you're still at an increased risk that light is going to turn red while you're in the middle of the street. Diabetic, the light is red, and you're in the middle of the road. Your now fasting blood sugar has reached 126 milligrams per deciliter or higher. Usually the test is done twice to make sure. Your A1C is 6.4% or higher. Usually they both measure in that range when you've reached a diabetic. You notice the visceral or the belly fat. You notice that you're putting on some pounds. You're stressed. You're not sleepy. Your cortisol is raised. Your blood sugar is high. Now, maybe menopause is kicked in. You're not sleeping. You're stressed. So now you're exhausted. So now you're less active. Now you're sitting. Now your muscles are not getting activity. The good news is all of these things are directly related to lifestyle behavior. So you can eat more protein, you can eat more fiber, you can eat less of the sugars and carbohydrates and fewer snacks that are unhealthy. Get your protein in. The bottom line, your blood sugar numbers, whether you do just the fasting, just the A1C, or whether you do both, they all give you a clear picture of what your metabolic health is, which means how is your body using the food we feed it? Is it providing us with the energy? Is it processing the nutrients we need to keep us healthy? If your numbers are in the healthy range, great, keep doing what you're doing. But if they're in the pre-diabetic or diabetic range, there are things you can do to change, to make things right, to improve your health now.